Welcome to CoinOBS Algos. I'm George Saber. In this video, I'm going to explain to you RBI, our Relative Breadth Index Indicator. This is a momentum oscillator that detects the relative breadth. You're going to be able to detect long-term trend changes. You're going to be able to detect really good sell opportunities and really good buy opportunities with this indicator. It's very powerful, and I'm going to show you how to use it. Starting off, there's going to be three main components in RBI. We have our K line, which is the green line, our D line, which is the red line, and the signal line. We're going to go ahead and just focus on the KD, explaining you how they work, and then we'll move into the signal line. So the KD is going to enable you to see trend changes. When K crosses above D, that's a bullish crossover, and we're expecting trend continuation to the upside. And when K crosses below D, it's a bearish cross, and trend's expected to go down to the downside. Now, where does the signal line play in? The signal line is going to give you some amazing entries right when these trend changes happen, so you can capitalize on a big correction. Now, we can also use this oscillator as a divergence indicator. So when we see divergence and then we see a trend change where the KD cross happens to the bear side, the signal line is going to let us know exactly when the most opportune time is to fill in a short, right? You're also going to get these smaller signals, and I'll go over those in the next video so you have a more in-depth view on how to use RBI. But for now, we're going to keep it more of a general idea. So back to the divergence. Here the S&P made a higher high as breadth was becoming more divergent, right? And we had a bearish cross, and the signal line failed to close above the K and D. So that results in a bull trap, right? And we see a red dot on the signal line. That is a medium sell signal. And what happened afterwards? We had another attempt to fake out to the upside, and the signal line turned cyan. The cyan is going to be a weaker signal, right? So you can go cyan, red dot, and then red triangle, right? Red triangle is a strong sell, red dot's going to be a medium sell, cyan is going to be a sell. So once we had the sell signal, we had a really good short opportunity all the way down, right? We had to remove these drawing tools and go into some of these more and go more into details on how to trade using RBI. So we had a sell signal here, chart started correcting. We had a little bit of a cyan move, right, but not quite a strong buy signal. And here on the next buy signal, and the stronger buy signal, the chart rallied, but the signal line failed to close above K, right? So that is definitely a bull trap. So one wants to exit that long, maybe short again. Here we had another cyan signal, and the chart turned around, and for this upwards move up to 280 from 264, and then the chart continued down. Now, not only did we get a little cyan dot on the signal line, but we also had a hidden divergence. I'm going to show you how to find those. So on price, we had a relative same high, almost a lower high actually on that S&P close, but on RBI, not only did we have that cyan top, but we had a higher high. So it's definitely divergence down for, boom, another buy signal, and that would have been buying the absolute bottom on the S&P in 2018, December 2018, for this strong rally. So it's like buying the S&P at 233, and it's now at 319. Now, throughout this uptrend, we had a lot of entanglement where the chart was choppy, but because KD were headed upwards, or had an upwards trajectory, especially D, that meant the trend was still bullish up until we get a similar top like this one for the next correction. And this whole time up, right, we had a buy signal here, we had a buy signal here, we had a divergence off these two lows. I'll go ahead and highlight that. So we definitely had a divergence, a bullish divergence on the signal line for this continuation, and we had some really strong sell signals, right? So trading this on a daily time frame is really strong. And not only can you do that, but RBI also enables you to detect that early trend change of the best buying opportunities. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that. Let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin. looking at XBT USD, we had this rally, right? We had this early rally and we were still in bearish territory. And it wasn't until we had this bullish cross, right? And then what happened? The signal line came down right to that K line and it found support, right? So this whole time we had these cyan marks on the daily chart. So this would have been a great entry. This would have let you know that, hey, the trend is changing. We have a bullish KD cross. Signal line was still coming down, but on the daily, we had these cyan dots, right, coming out of a downtrend and looking for the rally. And it did the same thing at the top, right? At the very top, we had the same thing. We had a sell signal, a strong sell signal, and we had the signal line failing to close above K, and then we had this break, right? This bearish crossover. And after the bearish crossover, chart continued to go down. So not only are you able to use RBI to detect these long-term trend changes to secure a really nice long, you're also going to be able to buy the dips using RBI, right? This would have been a buy the dip opportunity. This would have been a buy the dip. This would have been a buy the dip. So you're able to buy really good dips, sell some tops on large time frames. In the next video, I'll show you how to use it on shorter time frames. For now, if you'd like to try this indicator, click on the try link, start your trial, and make sure to join Discord. If you have any questions, need support, we'll help you out in there. Thank you.